Hello. I've never done this before, so I'm going to do a slow pan of the ship at the Brooklyn Cruise Terminal. This is a heck of a ship, and I'll be talking more about it later. But for now, remember, this is an ocean liner, not a cruise ship. And you are looking at the Grand Lobby. I'm on deck 3 right now. I will show more decks later. Sorry about my finger that keeps wandering in there than my hand. This is the whole left-handed problem. We're trying to keep it steady. I will definitely take time later to do a more slower pan. But this is what she looks like. And this ship is the personification of elegant. So talk to you later. It's pretty spacious. I'm going to take a quick walk inboard to just do a quick show on the cabin. Bathroom. Lots of closet space. Complimentary robe. Complimentary slippers. You got a safe. Life jackets. All the good stuff. I hope I'm doing a good job of holding this camera without it shaking. This is interesting because I don't drink alcohol. And yet I have a whole bunch of it sitting here. And that's my tea kettle. So let me open the door. And I'm out on my balcony now, which is spacious. I can't put my arms out and actually touch the sides. That is the New York skyline. This is going to be quite the view when I am at sea. That's the aft view. And what you're seeing there is actually one of the wings of the bridge. And there's a boat. And this, of course, we know her well. And she is Lady Liberty. So talk to you guys later. Hello. I thought I'd do this video a little different. This is a place called Sir Samuel's. And if you notice the sign saying Godiva chocolate, yes. This is where you get stuff like hot cocoa made out of Godiva chocolate. And other similarly extremely tasty items specialized tea, specialized coffee, and yes, there goes my finger again. I think I'll have to hack off part of my hand. I decided I wanted to give you a little pan of this place. I'll do another one down later in the main lobby. I just wanted to take a minute to talk about the quality of the people, because the staff on this ship, the crew and the service people, they know their jobs down to tiny details. They show pride in their work, and their attitude is just infectious. They like being here, they like their ship, they like their work, and this is how people really should work. And I've talked to them offline, and they have evidence that they're happy. They like Cunard, they like working for it. And a lot of them have been here a long time. So I'll talk to you guys later. Hello. If you're wondering why I'm looking up at a brass symbol in the mural of the ship, I just wanted to show you what's going on up in the ceiling of the grand lobby. I'm going to do a slow pan down on the Christmas tree, and this time I'm trying to do a better job of keeping my bloody fingers out of the pictures. For some reason, I'm good on doing this with snapshots, but with video, I suck at it. That's the purser's desk, by the way, and the pursers, they are really nice people. They're there to help you with pretty much anything. So I'm going to get on a little bit later and talk a little bit about ship things, because there are some things that need to be discussed, because you've heard what I've said before, this is not a cruise ship, it's an ocean liner, and I'm going to take a couple seconds to actually get into that. But I'll do that later, probably from my stateroom where I've got quiet. So talk to you later. Hopefully you're not getting too much wind noise in the mics here. I just wanted to give you a picture of the bow where you could actually see the sea billowing and rolling a little bit. We're actually in very calm waters. So normally it's a lot more energetic than this, but Captain's been steering a little bit more southerly to give people a smoother ride. Me, almost wish he hadn't, but that's just me. Talk to you later. Okay, I'm back inside. Went inside so that you wouldn't have the sea air blowing by, messing up my voice. Wanted to take a second and do something I said I would do earlier, and that is talk a little bit about what is a cruise ship and what is an ocean liner. Because Queen Mary 2 is an ocean liner. She's about 152,000 tons. About 1,100 feet long. She carries 2,600 plus passengers. Right around 2,650, I think, and has about 1,200 crew. But that's not what makes her an ocean liner and not a cruise ship. Some of the things that do. Speed. This ship has a lot of power, and as a result, it is roughly 1/3 faster than one of these big cruise ships. Strength in the hull. Her hull plates are extremely thick. They are well over an inch. You can actually see them when you look down the side of the ship, and you can see how thick the plating is, and it's even thicker below the waterline. It also has what's called a double hull under the waterline, and it has watertight compartments, and the shape of its hull also has a lot to do with it being an ocean liner. Remember the bow shot? The bow shot had that long bow with the pointed tip and that huge breakwater. Things like that are characteristic of ocean liners. So is the big height of what's called freeboard. The distance between a waterline and the promenade, for example, is massive. These make the ship very seaworthy. And one other thing it does is, and you can see this if you look at her from the front or look at her from the back, she's narrower than a cruise ship. She's longer and narrower. A lot of cruise ships are shorter and wider, or if they're real long, they're also real wide. And they tend to be more in the shape of like a barge, almost. When you look at them, if you compare them to a square, they're closer to a square. If you compare Queen Mary 2 to a square, it's further from a square. So, things like that are what makes us an ocean liner and not a cruise ship. And benefits of an ocean liner, it's faster. It's safer. It handles rough seas much, much better. And you get a smoother ride in those rough seas. And as a result, it will go places that, for the most part, cruise ships will not go. So that was just a little informational video I promised earlier about what is a cruise ship and what is an ocean liner. Hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you later.